Welcome back. Innovation is incredible. It shapes everything around us, how we live, work, and even enjoy moments of watching videos like this one. Think about it. Without courageous inventors, there would be no computers, no screens, and no electricity powering the devices we use every day. So today, let's dive into how you can be courageously innovative and make a difference in the world. Innovation is creatively turning ideas into something of value to others. But here's the thing, innovation isn't easy. It takes courage. Think about Thomas Edison, one of the most famous inventors in history. Did you know that Edison failed over 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb? He famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's thousands of attempts filled with frustration, doubt, and probably people telling him he was crazy. Yet he persevered, and now it's hard to imagine life without his invention. Failure is often part of the process. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a step towards it. Right now, we're in an age of innovation like never before. From smart devices and AI to robots that dance. Yeah, it's true. The opportunities for innovation are endless. But real innovation takes time, effort, and yes, even the courage to look a little crazy sometimes. Have you ever heard of a shrike? It's a bit of an oddball bird, and if you came across its nest, you might even think it looks like the yard of a quirky neighbor who leaves Halloween decorations up all year. These birds impale their prey on thorns and branches around their nests. Why? Because their talons or the claws on their feet aren't strong enough to tear apart their meals. So by sticking their prey to branches, they can break it into bite-sized pieces. But that's not all. Scientists discovered that some of the prey these birds eat, like the lubber grasshoppers, are toxic. By leaving the grasshoppers impaled for a few days, the toxins break down, making the meal safe to eat. This clever problem-solving behavior is innovation. And do you think the shrike is worried about how the other birds think they look? I doubt it. God created these birds with the creativity and ingenuity to solve these challenges, even if it looks a little strange to us. So what about you? What's worth your time, effort, and energy to innovate? Some things are better than other things. You could spend weeks building a cardboard house to sleep in, but it wouldn't last very long, especially in the rain or snow. You could invent a new way to do a push-up, which might be fun, but it wouldn't change the world significantly. The best innovation focuses on what lasts and what truly helps others. Here's an example. Bibles contain the life-giving words of God, but in some countries, owning a Bible is illegal. But courageous men and women have used godly innovation. For instance, some have used balloons that float Bibles across borders, and others have developed secret apps that provide access to Scripture. Others have found creative ways to share God's love with people who don't know God. By starting schools and hospitals all over the world, Christians have shown care and love at the same time that they have shared God's truth. These innovations make a lasting impact because they touch hearts and lives and last for eternity. So what keeps us from being innovative? One big obstacle is the fear of being different. We all want to fit in, to be liked, and to avoid looking foolish. Innovation requires the courage to try new things and risk failure because you believe in something greater. Romans 12:2 says, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect." Did you know God calls us to think differently, to look beyond what's normal or safe to us, and to trust Him if we want to make a difference? And the more the world changes, the more innovation we need. If you think about birds of prey like falcons, they used to rely on tall trees or cliffs to hunt, as they could see across the landscape. But as cities have grown, they've adapted by perching on skyscrapers to get a great view of all the prey they can hunt. They've innovated in response to their changing environment. In the same way, our world has changed dramatically in just the last decade. I mean, you're probably still thinking about those dancing robots, right? This changing world opens doors for innovation, especially when it comes to sharing God's truth and love. but it won't be easy. So will you have the courage to think differently, to try new things, and to use your unique gifts to share God's love with others? I hope you will. The world needs your innovation now more than ever. Until next time, keep fueling yourself with God's love and truth.